something out there!
What?
Something warping!
That was kind of great when you hit it with your spear and it went like...
This adventure sounded incredible. Too bad we didn't get to see it.
I think the flowers are making me...
Steven has never been shown to have a pollen allergy before, and is never shown to have one ever again in the series. 2 episodes in a row where the show introduces new dimensions. F***ing whatever. Biggest cop-out when trying to explain magic.
Careful, it's dangerous to stick your head out of the stream.
How has Steven, 1, not done this before, and 2, not gotten killed while warping yet?
Want some macaroni cheese?
Just eating powdered cheese, sure, but who keeps uncooked macaroni in the fridge? Steven's cookie cat clock disappears.
We've got a surprise for you.
Ah!
This is a really rude way to wake someone up. Pearl deserved getting cold water blasted in her face for that. This might be my opportunity to make a joke about how wide Garnet's hips are, but this tray of cookies comes out of nowhere. Amethyst wasn't here, and now she is. The door didn't open and she didn't use the warp pad. Either it's an animation error or she has some kind of untapped invisibility power. Amethyst's gem is missing.
Nothing on Earth can use the warps but us. Do you understand?
This isn't a sin for the show per se, but a sin to actual people who don't take kids seriously when they talk about stuff that they saw like this.
Nod in agreement if you understand.
Makes it kinda hard to nod if you're holding his head in place like that.
But if it'll make you feel better, we can just go check.
I'm gonna knock one sin off for Garnet being the only responsible adult in this episode. This duct tape is still holding in that magical cataclysm somehow.
We've looked all over. There's nothing out here to find.
You warped to like 3 different places. How many warp pads are on Earth? At least a couple dozen from what we've seen so far.
If something tried to come from space, it would be through here. But wait!
Pearl is awful in this episode. There's no joke here, I just can't stand her. Steven is like 1.5 feet shorter than usual in this shot.
This is new. I kinda like it.
That's what she said.
What you eating?
Macaroni and nothing.
Macaroni and nothing.
Steven was wrong and everyone else was right. Nothing's going to come through that warp pad.
Really well-timed foreshadow irony. Toothpaste robot.
And now, I'm gonna die.
This show keeps changing its own rule on whether it can say die or not. Garnet not only somehow knows that Steven is floating around in the warp dimension, she knows exactly where he is and which combination of warps to take to get him and pull him back into the stream. That's like 3 sins in 1.
There's a million of them.
Oh, come on. That can't be more than 100. Overpowered magic toothpaste.
Love date 312.
This gem who has likely never been to Earth before somehow speaks perfect English.
Oh, the little ones are like her babies.
Yeah, if Parody was the kind of mother that cannibalizes her own young. To this day, I still have no f***ing idea why Pearl and Amethyst do this. There's no way Parody noticed the sticker while walking away from it. The robot on Parody's shoulder disappears between shots. Destroying technology, and lots of it.
Something warping.
Are you scared of that thing you saw warping right into the house? Don't let the warp monster bite.
Outside the warp stream yesterday,
Something was warping somewhere in the warp.
nothing on Earth can use the warps but us. Nothing on Earth can use these warps but us. These are the warps. This warp pad is broken.
Nothing's going to come through that warp pad. You were the thing in the warp stream. You're trying to get to the warp pad, aren't you?
Amethyst heard the warp pad activated homeworld warp.
Warp repair success. Domestic warp.